Hello, everyone. This is Bernie Strom, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, it is the Boston Red Sox against the New York Yankees on July 7th, 1950. The Red Sox are in first place by 5 games. They are on an 18-game winning streak, and they go to New York's Yankee Stadium to try to make it 19. Let's take a look at the standings. As we see here, the Red Sox are 55 and 19, 5 games ahead of the New York Yankees, who are 50 and 24. Today's schedule shows Boston at New York, and the third place Detroit Tigers are at home against Cleveland. So let's go to the lineups. And as usual, we're going to have the AI pick the lineups. And as usual, I'm going to change the first 3. Dom DiMaggio is going to lead off in center field. Johnny Pesky, who's a better fielder than Goodman, is going to bat second at third base. Oh, we got to put center field back on DiMaggio here. And Ted Williams, who leads the league in home runs and RBIs, is going to bat third. Now we move over to the Yankees. Let's check their lineup. We got DiMaggio, Hank Bauer, Woodling's in there. That's good. Yogi Berra. Tommy Byrne, who is having a great year for the Yankees in this replay, is pitching. And let's go down to the field.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we invite you to rise and please sing as John Kiley plays our national anthem.
That's John Kiley doing the national anthem as we go into Yankee Stadium. It's a little unusual, but I like it.
Replay Radio is live from New York. Top of the first.
Okay, let's go over the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. We have Dom DiMaggio batting first in center field. Johnny Pesky batting second at third. Ted Williams batting third and left. Vern Stevens batting fourth shortstop. Walt Dropo at first base batting fifth. Bobby Durr at second base batting sixth. Al Zarilla batting seventh in right field. Bertie Tebbets catching batting eighth. And Willard Nixon, this appears to be his rookie season. This is his first game of the year. He's 21 years old. And let's see how he does against the Yankees. In the field, we have Billy Johnson at third, Phil Rizzuto at short, Jerry Coleman at second, Collins at first, Woodling, DiMaggio, Bauer in the outfield, Berra behind the plate, Byrne, who is 10-2 on this season for the Yankees, pitching. Dom DiMaggio stepping in, batting .321, and here's the first pitch. And he hits it to third. It's going to be over to first for the out. Whoops, I think I hit the wrong button.
1 out, bases empty.
Okay, Johnny Pesky stepping in, batting .293, 1 home run, 20 RBIs. Here's the pitch from Byrne. And he grounds out, pitcher to first.
2 outs, bases empty.
Ted Williams stepping in. Ted Williams having quite the year, 23 home runs, 84 RBIs, both lead the league. He's batting .343, and Byrne throws. And he's going to fly out to center field.
They go down quietly, nothing doing this half inning.
At the end of one half inning, the Red Sox nothing, and the Yankees coming to bat.
Bottom of the first.
As we go over the Yankee lineup, we have Phil Rizzuto at short batting first, Gene Woodling batting second and left, Hank Bauer in right field batting third, Joe DiMaggio batting fourth in center field, Yogi Berra catching batting fifth, Billy Johnson at third batting sixth, Jerry Coleman batting seventh at second base, Joe Collins at first base batting eighth, Tommy Byrne batting ninth, and doing the pitching. In the field for the Red Sox is Pesky, Stevens, Dorr, Dropo in the infield, Williams, DiMaggio, Zarella in the outfield, Tebbett's catching, Nixon about to throw his first pitch in the major leagues. I'm going to guess that. I did not look it up, but since he's 21 years old and this is his first start of the year, I'm assuming they brought him up to pitch in this game. Here we go, Phil Rizzuto. And he pops out to second.
One out, base is empty.
Gene Woodling stepping in. And he's got a double in the corner in right field. It's a short porch. He picks it up, throws it in to Bobby Dorr, and Woodling is in second with a double.
One out, man on second.
Hank Bauer coming to the plate. Bauer batting .325, 8 home runs, 48 runs batted in. Woodling in scoring position. Nixon throws. And he's going to single to center field. Let's see if Woodling's going to come home. Well, they're going to ask me if I'm going to throw home. I'm going to throw home. Let's see if we get him. We need a 5 or a 6. There it is. Dom DiMaggio throws out Woodling, trying to score on Bauer's single.
2 outs, man on first.
Joe DiMaggio stepping up as the Red Sox are lucky to still be tied 0-0. Bauer at first base. Joe DiMaggio batting .279, 16 home runs, 65 runs batted in. Here's the pitch. Well, I think our luck is running out. It's a possible single or home run. I'm going to have to roll one more time. Anything but a 6 is a single. Bauer over to third.
2 outs, men on first and third.
Runners on first and third. Willard Nixon a little shaky in his first major league inning here at Yankee Stadium, but the score is still 0-0. Yogi Berra stepping in, batting .339, 14 home runs, 65 runs batted in. And he's going to pop out to second base to end the inning.
No runs, 3 hits, and 2 left on. Top of the second.
At the end of one, there's no score. Here we go on the top of the second inning. Let me see. I need to look something up here because I'm curious about Willard Nixon. We're going to look this up and report it to you at the beginning of the next inning. Vern Stevens stepping in with 20 home runs. He's second in the league in RBIs with 83, and he's batting .348. Quite a year. He's going to pop out to third.
1 out, base is empty.
Walt Dropo stepping in his rookie year, 13 home runs, 49 runs batted in. He's batting .292. And he has hit a home run into the short porch in right field.
RBI this season.
And the Red Sox take a 1-0 lead. And that's the first time I've seen a fly ball, column 6, result 14 home run this season.
1 out, base is empty.
That's why I didn't call it right away. Didn't recognize it. Bobby Dorr coming up. Red Sox lead 1-0. Tommy Byrne, although pitching well at 10-2 this year, has given up a home run and is behind in this game in the second inning. Here's the pitch. Bobby Doerr hits the ball to third, over to first.
2 outs, bases empty.
Byrne is now facing Al Zarilla, who's batting .362. He's having quite a year. 4 home runs, 44 runs batted in. The Red Sox right fielder looks at Burns. Byrne throws. And he singles up the middle for the Red Sox second hit of the game.
2 outs, men on first.
Bertie Tebbett's coming to the bat. He's batting .267, 7 home runs, 29 RBIs. He's having quite a year here. He only hit 8 home runs in the regular season and 268 at-bats. In the replay, he's already got 7 with 120 less plate appearances. Here's the pitch to Tebbetts. We've got another fly ball, column 6. This is the second time I've seen this today, and I don't remember seeing it ever before. Let's see what happens. Base hit. Joe DiMaggio picks it up, throws it back in. Runners on first and third.
2 outs, men on first and third.
Tommy Burns having a shaky second inning. Willard Nixon. Let me look something up here at Willard Nixon because I find this interesting, if you'll bear with me. There it is, Major League debut, July 7th, 1950. In his career, and he pitched until 1958 with the Red Sox. He only played with one team, the Boston Red Sox. He had a 69-72 career record, 4.39 career ERA. And here's the pitch from Byrne. And it's grounded to second, over to first.
1 run, 3 hits, and 2 left on.
At the end of 1.5, the Red Sox lead 1-0.
Bottom of the second.
Here we go in the second inning. Billy Johnson, Jerry Coleman, Joe Collins due up, and if he gets on, the pitcher Tommy Byrne. Willard Nixon looks in at Billy Johnson and throws. And there's another double into the left field corner. And Johnson slows up and he steps on second base, standing up. A stand-up double.
No outs, man on second.
Seems like Willard Nixon's been pitching this entire game with someone on second base. Jerry Coleman comes to the plate, batting .299, 5 home runs, 32 RBIs. He's going to single to left. We're going to see if Johnson's going to try to score. He's going to hold up at third.
No outs, men on first and third.
Joe Collins up. I'm going to play the corners in. If the ball's hit to first to third, we're going to hold that runner. Here we go. We're going to have another roll here for the outfield in the stadium play. Anything over 45 is a hit. There it is, a base hit. Game is tied. Let's see if Coleman's going to third. He is going to third. We're going to have a play here to see if Collins is going to go to second. And he's going to be out going to second base. A lot of rolls on that play. I've described it a long time ago. It's very hard to call a play-by-play using PC replay baseball because sometimes you have 4 rolls, and that was a 4-roll play.
Out, man on third.
So what happened was Collins singled, Coleman went to third, the throw went to third, Coleman's safe. Collins went to try to advance to second, and he was thrown out. Tommy Byrne, the pitcher, up. And we're going to play those corners in again, try to prevent the runner from scoring. That did it. 2 away.
2 outs, men on third.
Phil Rizzuto coming up. He popped to second his first time up. And he's going to hit a ball into the outfield. Let's see if DiMaggio can catch up with it. Looks like anything over 63 is a hit. Anything under 63, DiMaggio's got it. And he puts it away for the out.
1 run, 3 hits, and 1 left on.
At the end of 2 innings, it's all tied up at 1.
Top of the third.
Yankees have 6 hits off Willard Nixon in 2 innings. That, unfortunately, is not a good start for his career, but let's see how the game works itself out. Dom DiMaggio grounded to third his first time up. And there's 1 away.
1 out, bases empty.
Johnny Pesky stepping in. He grounded right back to the mound, who threw him out at first the first time at the plate. And it's a short fly to center field. Joe DiMaggio puts it away.
2 outs, bases empty.
And up to the plate walks Ted Williams. Ted Williams flied to center field his first time up. And now he's going to fly deep to left field to end the inning.
An easy inning to score. 1, 2, 3.
At the end of 2.5, we're all tied at 1.
Bottom of the third.
Willard Nixon, stepping onto the mound, is going to face Woodling, Bauer, and DiMaggio this inning. He's allowed 6 hits in 2 innings, and the Red Sox are going to start warming someone up in the bullpen because I don't think he can handle it if he keeps this up.
Track 3, you're out.
Woodling strikes out for the
1 out,
first out.
bases empty.
Hank Bauer steps in. He singled his first time up. And he's going to double in the left field. Williams is going to pick it up in the corner. He's going to throw it into Vern Stevens at second. Bauer is on second base with 1 away.
1 out, man on second.
Excuse me while I take a sip of my coffee. Joe DiMaggio up with that perennial runner on second base that Willard Nixon's dealt with the whole game. 1 out. DiMaggio singled his first time up. He's going to fly out to center field. His brother's going to put it away. 2 outs.
2 outs, man on second.
And Yogi Berra, who popped up to second base, looks at Nixon. Nixon throws. And I'm afraid this is going to be another run. It's either a base hit or a home run. We're going to have to roll 1 more time. And it's a home run into the right field seats. The Yankees take a 3-1 lead.
2 outs, bases empty.
Well, out to the mound walks Steve O'Neill, the interim manager of the Boston Red Sox, who replaced Joe McCarthy earlier last month. He's going to have a little chat with Nixon because I don't think he's going to stay in this game very much longer. He's allowed 8 hits in 3 innings, 3 runs. Red Sox behind 3-1. He's leaving Willard Nixon in to see how he handles Billy Johnson. Johnson doubled his first time up. Here's the pitch. And there's a line drive single to center field. We're going to roll to see if DiMaggio is going to commit an error or not. Anything over 36 is an error. 32, he makes the play. Johnson stays at first.
2 outs, man on first.
Surprisingly, O'Neill's leaving him in to pitch to Jerry Coleman, who singled his first time up. Runner on first, 2 away. And there's a pop-up to second to end the inning.
2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 left on.
At the end of 3, the Yankees 3, Red Sox 1.
Top of the fourth.
Here we go in the 4th inning. It's going to be Vern Stevens, Walt Dropo, and Bobby Doerr. And if one of those guys gets on, Al Zarilla is next. Vern Stevens popped to third his first time up. Tommy Burns in a little better shape than he was last inning. He's ahead. He's 10-2 on the year. He's got a 3.13 ERA for the season in 120 innings pitched. Here we go. He fires the first pitch in to Vern Stevens. Stevens hits a little dribble in front of the plate. He throws to first, and Stevens is out.
1 out, bases empty.
Well, Tropo stepping in. He homered his first time up. Here's Burns' pitch. And Tropo is out for the second out.
2 outs, bases empty.
Bobby Dorr stepping in. He grounded to third his first time up. Burns throws.
Ball 4. Take your base.
And Dorr is going to walk to first base.
2 outs, men on first.
Alzarilla coming up. He singled his first time up. Dorr's at first base. Byrne looks at him and throws. Zarilla strikes out. It's the end of the top of the fourth
No
inning.
runs, no hits, and 1 left on.
At the end of 3.5, Boston still trails 3-1.
Bottom of the 4th.
Excuse me, I had to mute the mic there and cough for a second. Here we go. Bottom of the 4th inning. Willard Nixon most likely not going to make it through this inning unless he can get these players out. He's allowed 9 hits in 3 innings. That's 3 an inning. That isn't going to do, but he's going to face Joe Collins, who singled. And we have a rare play. We're going to have a couple more rolls. And he's going to ground out to first base. The pitcher covers. And we're going to B grades on the pitcher.
1 out, bases empty.
That will end Nixon's inaugural time on the mound. As we look over the bullpen, we have a few new faces here that were brought up by the Red Sox. Littlefield came up, and Marchildon came up. And let's see what we got here. I think Littlefield is going to be coming in, and he will face the pitcher, Tommy Byrne. Here's the pitch. It's an infield single. Byrne is going to make it. There it
1
goes.
out,
He's
man
at
on
first. 1 away. Runner on first. And for the first time today, we have the base action roll. It could be a pass ball. Anything over 2. And there it is. Byrne is going to go to second.
1 out, man on second.
Bertie Tebbets might have been a good manager, but he's not a good fielding catcher. Littlefield looks in at Rizzuto. Rizzuto's batting .327. He popped up and flied out. Popped up to second, flied out to center field his first 2 times up. Seems like every time I look up, the Yankees have a runner on second base. Another rare play, and we're going to have 3 or 4 rolls. There's a dribbler to the mound. We're going to have to roll and see what happens. We're going to throw out the batter. Needs a 5 or a 6. It's going to be a single for Phil Rizzuto. Byrne goes to third.
1 out, men on first and third.
And as I review that, I should have went for Byrne because he's a slower runner. Wouldn't have made a difference. Here we go. Gene Woodling up. Rizzuto at first. Byrne at third. 1 out. Red Sox playing for the double play. Gene Woodling up. He's doubled and struck out.
Ball 4.
And he is going to walk to load the bases.
1 out, bases loaded.
Littlefield's first game today. Let me check about Littlefield. I think he probably was brought up today also. If you'll bear with me. Dick Littlefield, his major league debuted July 7th, 1950. Well, he's got the bases loaded. His hands are full. The Red Sox have a 18-game winning streak on the line. They're behind 3-1. One out, bases loaded. Hank Bauer up. He singled and doubled. They haven't got him out yet. Let's see what happens. And there's going to be a looping drive to left field. Williams is not a good fielder. The only way he's gonna catch it if it's a 26 or less. Base hit. Burns scores. That's it. Rizzuto holds on third.
One out, bases loaded.
4-1. The Littlefield and Nixon experiment is over. We're bringing in Ellis Kinder. We need to stop the bleeding. Coming up, Joe DiMaggio, bases loaded. Red Sox trailing 4-1. DiMaggio's single fly to center. Here's the pitch by Kinder. He's going to fly out to left field, deep enough for Rizzuto to score, and it's now a 5-1 game.
2 outs, men on first and second.
Yogi Berra coming up. He's popped to second. He's homered. He's got runners on first and second, 2 outs. Kinder throws. And there's a long fly ball to right field. Zarilla puts it away to
2
end the inning.
runs, 3 hits, and 2 left on.
At the end of 4, Yankees lead 5-1.
Top of the 5th.
Red Sox have their work cut out for them. Tebbets, Kinder, the pitcher, and Dom DiMaggio, the top of the order, due up.
Ball 4.
Purdy Tebbets walks.
No outs, men on first.
Tebbets a very slow runner at first base. They playing the infield halfway, which is the equivalent of playing it in. Ellis Kinder is a 176 batter. If I bunt, they're most likely going to get Tebbets out at second. He's going to hit away.
One out, men on first.
Tebbets on first. Dom DiMaggio stepping in. He's grounded to third, struck out, batting .319 on the season. Here's the pitch. There's going to be a looping fly ball to right field towards the gap. Let's see if Hank Bauer can catch it. There's a very good chance Bauer's going to catch it. Only a 64 and above. He misses. And he misses it. Dom DiMaggio is lucky as Hank Bauer just misses that line drive. Tebbets moves to third. Dom DiMaggio's at second.
One out, men on second and third.
Runners in scoring position for the Red Sox. Johnny Pesky's up. He's grounded to the pitcher fly to center field. The Red Sox trail 5-1. They sure need a hit by Pesky. Byrne throws. And it's a line drive to center field for a base hit. Tebbets scores. It may be a double. It's going to be a double if it's 4 and above. It is. Dom DiMaggio scores. Red Sox cut the lead to 5-3 as Pesky rolls into second base. It may be a triple. We got another throw. There's a triple. No more rolls. No inside the park home run. That's it. Pesky stands at third.
One out, man on third.
Nothing like those 4 and 5 roll at bats. Ted Williams comes to the plate. He's flied to center, flied to left. He represents the tying run. One away, Pesky at third. Here's the pitch. Ball hit to short. He's out at first. Pesky scores. Red Sox climb a little closer. It's now 5-4.
2 outs, bases empty.
Vern Stevens stepping in. He's popped to third, and he has dribbled the ball in front of the mound, catcher to first. He's 2 RBIs behind Ted Williams in the RBI race. Let's see if he can catch him. Here's the pitch. And that's the inning.
3 runs, 2 hits, and none left on.
At the end of 4.5, it's the Yankees 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. Red Sox 4 runs, 5 hits, no error.
Bottom of the 5th.
Kinder up. Kinder has got 8 batters he can pitch to, and hopefully a few more after that if he pitches well. Billy Johnson, Jerry Coleman, and Joe Collins due up. Billy Johnson's singled and doubled. Kinder throws. And he's doubled into the corner another time. This is quite a day for Billy Johnson. He's on second base.
No outs, man on second.
Like I said, it seems the whole game the Yankees had runners on second base. We should just start the inning. They should put someone on second base. Jerry Coleman steps in. Coleman singled, popped to second. He's batting 300. Kinder looks back at Johnson. Johnson takes his lead. Here's the pitch to Coleman.
He's going to lay down a bunt.
Our second roll, and that bunt's going to be successful.
1 out, man on third.
Here we go. 1 out. Johnson in third. Collins at the plate. Red Sox playing in at the corners. I don't want to do that. Let's go back here. I'm hitting this. There we go. In at the corners. Joe Collins up. We're going to try to prevent this run from scoring if there's a ground ball to first or third. Joe Collins has singled. He's grounded to first. Here we go. And now we have 2 outs. We can move
2 outs, man on third.
the infield back to normal position as the pitcher Tommy Byrne comes to the plate. He's going to ground out to second base to end the inning.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on.
So even though the Yankees started their inning with their runner on second base and nobody out, they failed to score at the end of 5. Yankees 5, Red Sox 4.
Top of the 6th.
Okay, here we go. The Red Sox in the 6th inning to face Tommy Burns. We have Walt Dropo, Bobby Dorr, Al Zarilla. Byrne has 8 batters to go here, plus probably a few more with an extension if he pitches well. Walt Dropo's homered and struck out. Here we go. Fly out to left field. Woodling's got it.
1 out, base is empty.
Bobby Dorr stepping in. He's grounded to third, and he's walked. He's batting .378, 12 home runs, 50 RBIs. Here's the pitch from Byrne. There's a short fly to center field. Joe DiMaggio puts it away. 2 outs.
2 outs, base is empty.
Al Zarilla stepping in. He's singled, struck out. He's a .363 hitter. Here's the pitch by Burns. And he's going to hit a ground ball, first base. He's going to take it himself, and the inning's
It's a 1,
over.
2, 3 inning.
At the end of 5.5, Yankees still lead 5-4.
Bottom of the 6th.
Kinder has an inning or so left in him. He's going to face the top of the Yankee order, Rizzuto, followed by Woodling and Bauer. Rizzuto's popped to second, fly to center, and singled. Here's the pitch by Kinder. 1 away.
1 out, base is empty.
Gene Woodling steps in. He's a left-handed batter. He's doubled, struck out. He's walked. Here's the pitch. He's going to hit a ground ball to third, over to first. 2 away.
2 outs, base is empty.
So far, the 6th inning is uneventful. Hank Bauer steps in. I can't believe the Yankees are going to go through an inning without a runner on second base. Bauer has singled, doubled, singled to knock in a run. He's batting .333. Here's the pitch. And he's going to hit a long fly ball to right field. Zarilla's going to put it away.
An easy inning to score. 1, 2, 3.
Sixth inning is uneventful, and at the end of 6, still 5-4 Yankees.
Top of the 7th.
Bertie Tebbets, Kinder, and DiMaggio due up. The Red Sox are going to start thinking about pinch hitting. Let's see what happens. Bertie Tebbets singled and walked his first 2 times. He's batting .272. And he's going to walk again.
No outs, men on first. The defense is playing in at the corners.
Well, let's see what we're going to do here. We need a faster runner. Billy Goodman's going to pinch run. Kinder's going to bat. They're playing in at the corners because Kinder's going to bunt. There it is.
He's going to lay down a bunt.
He's going to pop up into a double play. I can't believe it. It may be a double play. We got a roll for that double play. I'm sure happy I put Goodman in there.
Hey.
I saved myself a double play.
1 out, men on first.
That roll was a 4. Goodman's a 4. That means he's safe. Bertie Tebbets was a 1. He would have been out. That would have been a double play to end the inning. Dom DiMaggio coming up. He grounded to third. He struck out. He doubled. Goodman's at first. Here's the pitch. It's a live drive single to right field. Bauer, who is a good right fielder. We're going to have a roll for an error. It would have to be 53 and above. Bauer handles it easily. Goodman holds it second.
1 out, men on first and second.
Johnny Pesky due up. Pesky knocked in 2 runs with a triple his last time up. He's also grounded to the mound, flied to center field. He's got a .293 average. Byrne looks at him. Throws the pitch. Pesky, it's a line drive. Base hit, right field. Quite a game he's having. There's chances for extra bases once again. He is not going to get a double. Goodman's going to hold at third. It must have been an awful hard line drive.
1 out, bases loaded. They've brought the infield in.
Yankees are playing in on Ted Williams. I find that interesting. I might play the infield in this situation to prevent the runner from scoring with almost any other hitter. I don't think I'd do it with Ted Williams. Williams has flied to center, flied to left, grounded to short, which plated a run. 23 home runs, 85 RBIs, .339 average. Here's the pitch. And he's going to pop up to first base, or the pitcher. No, he popped up to first base. We now have the roll for the increase in ratings for the pitcher,
2
which
outs,
we get.
bases loaded.
Byrne can face 10 more batters before he gets the B ratings. Vern Stevens is up with the bases loaded as Ted Williams did not deliver. The infield now can play back with 2 away. Stevens popped to third, grounded to the catcher, struck out. He's not having a good day, but maybe his luck will change. Byrne throws. And he's going to line out to third base to end the inning. The Red Sox
No
leave
runs,
the bases
2
loaded.
hits, and 3 left on.
At the end of 6.5, it's 5-4 Yankees. The Red Sox leave the bases loaded in the top of the 7th. You don't win too many games leaving the bases loaded and not scoring. Here we go.
Bottom of the 7th.
Okay, we're here back at the field, bottom of the 7th inning. Joe DiMaggio, Yogi Berra, Billy Johnson due up to face Ellis Kinder. The Yankees have a 5-4 lead. Red Sox in danger of losing their 18-game winning streak. Yankees look like they could beat them if they keep this lead. Here we go. We need a catcher. And there he is. Matt Batts coming in to catch for the Red Sox. Kinder looks at Batts, gets the sign. Joe DiMaggio's singled, fly to center field, hit a sacrifice fly that knocked in a run. Here's the pitch. And he hits a deep fly ball. The right field, Zarilla backing up, and he gets it right in front of the low wall there in right field. One away.
One out, bases empty.
Yogi Berra due up. He's popped to second. He homered, knocked in 2 runs, flied to right. He's batting .339 in the season. Kinder needs to get this batter. Here it goes. And he's going to pop it up to second base. Tor puts it away for the out.
2 outs, bases empty.
Billy Johnson stepping in. Quite a day Billy Johnson's had. 2 doubles, a single. He's batting .271. Kinder throws. And he hits a line drive. The shortstop leaps and catches it.
Score 1, 2, 3.
Almost a hit for Johnson. He's had quite a day, but at the end of 7, Yankees lead 5-4.
Top of the 8th.
Red Sox have 6 outs to try to extend their winning streak to a 19-game winning streak and a 6-game lead over the Yankees. If they lose, they'll only be up 4 games. Here we go. Waltropo hit a home run, struck out, flied to left, batting .293. Burns still on the mound here in the 8th inning. Here's the pitch. One away.
1 out, bases empty.
Bobby Doerr due up. He grounded to third, walked, flied to center field. He's batting .377. Burns throws. There's a line drive, single to center field. We have to roll for an error with Joe DiMaggio. He's a below average center fielder. And there's an error on the play. Doerr moves to second. 1 away. Red Sox have the tying run.
Man on second.
Red Sox have the tying run at second base with Al Zarilla up. Zarilla singled, struck out, grounded to first unassisted. He's a .362 hitter. Here's the pitch by Byrne. And there's a single to center field. Let's see if Doerr's going to score. Only 1 out. He's the tying run. We're going to send him. And he's out at the plate. That is not a great call by me, although I had a 4 out of 6 chance of being safe.
2 outs, man on first.
Al Zarilla on first base. Now he becomes the tying run. Matt Batts. And he flies out to center field to end the inning.
No runs, 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 left on.
I guess that was the fly out to center field that might have scored the tying run.
Bottom of the 8th.
Here we go. Jerry Coleman. Collins and the pitcher Byrne up. Kinder's on B grades. He's going to leave. And we are going to bring in left-hander Johnson. Here we go. Jerry Coleman up, singled, popped to second. He bunted to the first baseman, and it was a sacrifice. He's batting .300 even. Here's the pitch. He pops out to third.
1 out, bases empty.
Joe Coleman up, singled, grounded to first, struck out, batting .206. Here's the pitch. And he's going to single to left field. Williams picks it up, throws it into Stevens.
1 out, man on first.
Tommy Byrne, the pitcher, doing up. They're going to have Collins attempt to steal. And he is going to be safe.
1 out, man on second.
There's their perpetual man on second. Johnson is looking in at the pitcher, Tommy Byrne. Tommy Byrne struck out, single, grounded to second. Let's see what he does. He's going to hit a looping ball to center field. Let's see if Dom DiMaggio can catch up with it. Anything above a 63 is a hit. He's got it for the out.
2 outs, man on second.
Seems like there's a lot of rolls this game. Okay, Phil Rizzuto, top of the order. Runner in scoring position is Collins. He's the insurance run for the Yankees. There's 2 away. Johnson throws to Rizzuto. We have a ballpark effect. Let's roll. Let's see how this is going to be a ballpark effect. 45 and below is what the Red Sox need. 53 base hit. Let's see if Collins scores. We're going to have to roll to see if he scores. He's going to score. That's it. 6-4 New York. I think we'll roll another die to see if Rizzuto's going to second. He advances.
2 outs,
Excuse
man
me,
on
he
first.
holds. Rizzuto at first. Gene Woodling due up. 6-4 Yankees lead. They have an insurance run in. Lefty Earl Johnson faces lefty Gene Woodling, who's batting .284. He's doubled, struck out, walked, grounded to third. Here's the pitch. And he's going to pop up to third to end the inning.
1 run, 2 hits, and 1 left on. Top of the ninth.
Here we go. Go to the top of the ninth. It's 6-4 New York. The Red Sox are in dire need of 2 runs, or their 18-game winning streak is over. We're going to have a pinch hitter for Johnson. And that pinch hitter is Vollmer. Vollmer is batting .326 in limited action, no home runs, 4 RBIs. Byrne throws. And there's a fly out to Woodling in left field. 1 away.
1 out, base is empty.
Red Sox down to their last 2 outs. Dom DiMaggio's grounded to third. Struck out, doubled, and singled. Batting .323. Here's the pitch. And he's going to line out to Rizzuto at short.
2 outs, base is empty.
Red Sox down to their last out. It's up to Johnny Pesky. He's had a good day. He's grounded to the pitcher. Flied to center, tripled in 2 runs. He's singled. Here's the pitch. This is going to be a looping fly ball, I believe. Let's see if Bauer can make the play. The odds are in the Yankees' favor of winning this game. Anything 63 and below, the game's over. That's it. Bauer puts it away. The Red Sox winning streak is over. It ends at 18.
From all of us at Replay Games, thanks for playing.
There goes the Red Sox 18-game winning streak. Winning pitcher Tommy Burns, he's now 11-2. Willard Nixon, in his first start in the major leagues, is 0-1. Tommy Byrne gets the MVP of the game. Yankees are 51-24, Red Sox 55-20, and they're going to be 4 games up on the Yankees. Let's take a look at the box score. Well, the Yankees took a lead. Red Sox caught up almost in the 5th inning, but never quite made it. Yankees banged out 15 hits. Seems like they had people on second base all day. Hank Bauer went 3 for 4. Billy Johnson went 3 for 4, 15 hits. Everybody in the lineup got a hit for the Yankees. Ted Williams and Vern Stevens went 0 for 8. When that happens, the Red Sox aren't going to win too many games. Let's go down and look at the pitching lines. Tommy Byrne, 9 innings pitched, 9 hits, 4 runs, all earned, 3 walks, 6 strikeouts, allowed 1 home run. Willard Nixon, 3 1/3, 9 hits, 3 runs. Nobody walked, 2 strikeouts. He's allowed a home run. His early ERA after one start in the major leagues is now 8.10. Littlefield came in. He didn't do very well, allowed 3 hits. And Kinder and Johnson had to come in and shut the door, but it was too late by then. Red Sox have lost the game. Let's go and take a look at the rest of the league today. Cleveland beats Detroit in Detroit 6-2. Once again, Yankees beat the Red Sox and their 18-game winning streak 6-4 at Yankee Stadium. The Senators defeated the A's on the road 10-4. The St. Louis Browns defeated the Chicago White Sox 7-5 at home. St. Louis Cardinals also at home defeated. That's St. Louis in the American League again. It's a doubleheader. They swept that doubleheader. They beat the White Sox 7-5 and 6-5. Moving on to Brooklyn, they lose to the Philadelphia. They shut out the Philadelphia A's 3-0. The home run in that game by Duke Snider. Don Newcomb was the winner. He's now 12-5. Moving on to Braves Field in Boston, the Braves defeated the Giants 5-2. Del Crandall hit his 3rd home run. Bickford's now 10-8 for the Braves. In Wrigley Field in Chicago, the Cubs defeated Cincinnati 8-2. And in Pittsburgh, the St. Louis Cardinals defeat the Pittsburgh Pirates 9-1. As we move on to the standings, we see the Red Sox in first place, 55-20. They overperforming, quite frankly, but they deserve it, and they're in first place. They're hitting the ball all over the place. The Yankees in second place, 4 games back. Detroit, who finished second in the American League in real life, it needs to go on a run. They're 10.5 back. And in the National League, it's not much of a race, where the Philadelphia Phillies lead by 10 games over the Brooklyn Dodgers. Anyway, let's go down and take a look at a couple other things. The American League batting leaders, we have Bobby Doerr, batting .379. Ted Williams leading in slugging percentage. And let's see, runs scored, Vern Stevens at 73. Hits, Bobby Doerr with 111. Triples, Growth snuck ahead of Doerr this week. He hit his 9th triple. Ted Williams tied for the lead with home runs with Gus Zernial of the White Sox with 23. Stevens and Rosen right behind him with 20. Runs batted in, 85 for Ted Williams, and Vern Stevens is right behind him at 83. As we move on to the AL pitching, Yankees Reynolds leads at ERA with 2.32. Byrne leads with 11 wins. He was tied with Mel Parnell before today's game. Bob Lemon's got 157 innings pitched. And in strikeouts, Bob Lemon leads the league with 93. Moving on to the NL batting race, Cooper is leading. He is with the Boston Braves right now. He's batting .378. And we move on to hits. Ennis at 103. Home runs, Ralph Kiner with 26. Runs batted in, Ennis with 75. Pitching in the National League. It's the American League. Pitching in the National League is right there. Someone I never heard of from Brooklyn at 244. We'll have to look him up. We'll find out next time. Don Newcomb with 12 wins leads In wins, innings pitched, Robin Roberts. That makes sense. Strikeouts, Jansen of the New York Giants with 111. Warren Spahn is behind him with 101. Anyway, let's look at the schedule for next week and see what game we're going to put on. We've got an all-star game next week, so there will be no games. It looks like they take a break now until the 17th of July. So let me just take a look. That's true. So next week we will not be doing a game from the 1950 season, but I will be doing a game from my 1912 season that we did last night. We did April 20th, the opening game from Fenway Park. The Red Sox defeated the New York Highlanders 8-6. In the real game, the Red Sox defeated the Highlanders 7-6, so it was pretty close. It was fun. We'll post our time for our 1912 Red Sox replay game next week. Anyway, this is Bernie Strom. I'm thanking you all for joining me today. The Red Sox will have to start a new winning streak tomorrow as they face the Yankees in the second game of the series. I want to thank you all for joining me, and I hope you all have a nice Friday and a wonderful weekend. Talk to you next week.